what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Danny, and today we are in Barbados. This is such a beautiful place, y'all. If you are able to, I'd say visit a minimum of like 3 to 5 days. This is one of the places you have to go back to because wow, look at the color, look at how vibrant everything is. The weather was beautiful. This is during December. All right, currency, Barbadian dollar. I did not spend too much, so I can't really say money-wise how things went, but I would say moderately priced to maybe the expensive side if you're visiting, so take out some cash.
Bridgetown, Oistingstown, Spikestown, and Holetown.
Okay.
Go to all 4 today.
Oh, nice. That is right. We're here for a short amount of time, but we're going on the ultimate road trip.
Wall Street would be for like your banking, your duty-free shopping, you know, anything like that.
So like I said, you'll definitely want to have cash on you, whether it's for public transportation, taxis, stalls, stands, small vendors. You definitely want to keep some cash on you. I'm sure card is accepted in other places you go, but it never hurts to have options.
That's going to show you all the heroes of Barbados.
And of course, we have to give credit to Miss Rihanna herself. So we're starting off here. He's going to show us the heroes. If you see right there, okay, we'll get closer as well. But we have Miss Rihanna right here, as well as other heroes of Barbados. So we're going to check out a whole bunch of different towns today, y'all. Churches, beaches, like it's a very, I would say, comprehensive tour. Even though we have a short amount of time here, we went on a road trip for like hours. And our driver was so amazing. He was also explaining that based on accents, you could tell where, like, what parts of Barbados some people are from and a whole bunch of other information. So yeah, this was really, really great. I will allow him to speak for himself because I always love to hear information from a local, and I will share what I've learned and what I know as well. Loved the color, loved the buildings, just loved the vibe. There are so many beautiful islands in the Caribbean and places to visit, but something about Barbados really stuck with me. There's just this unique energy, the culture, the versatility. Okay, we saw so many different landscapes in one day. Y'all, this was basically like a 360 tour of the entire island. We saw so much, from beaches to rolling hills, the trees, the mountains. It was just wow. Wow. So yeah, Barbados definitely has a special place in my heart, and I will absolutely be coming back to stay way longer. I want to check out the nightlife and go party. I want to hop on a local bus and explore this island yet again. I want to see everything there is to see, okay? Different beaches, whatever it might be, taste the amazing local cuisine. There's so much to see here, and we learned so much in one day. Like what?
You're getting ready for Boxing Day because Diamonds International sponsored the Boxing Day racing. Right after Christmas, a lot of people head over here for that big event.
Alright, so let me know when they hop on sale over there. How there is like today.
So today you're actually going to get double rewards.
And if you're here for the beach, that would be the beach of the Jackson thing.
Okay.
You should also call it, some people call it Rocky as well. Totally the same thing.
Okay.
Chafet, our fast food restaurant, the leading one, the number one. We had competitive with Kentucky for the chicken.
Oh.
Everywhere you see a Kentucky, you'll see a chicken.
Okay. Y'all, we finally get to eat in this vlog. I'm so excited, and I'll tell you about other cuisine too.
Got the tiki bar over here. See, they have their own beach chairs and their own umbrella.
Yeah.
So the benefits of that would be you don't have to move if you don't want to. The waiters and waitresses will come and serve you drinks or serve you food at your convenience. You know?
Okay. All right, forgive my pronunciation, and if you know more than me, please share below so we can have an experience. That's what travel's about at the end of the day. That being said, foods to try. A quick search says flying fish and cuckoo, fish cakes, macaroni pie, roti. Of course, you got to get yourself something to drink. Hello, rum punch. We had some later, and it was so good. Oh my goodness. Pepper pot, rice and peas. So make sure you're checking out the cuisine. I'm not doing it justice, okay?
This is St. Lawrence, yeah. This is where you will come for pieces in your plate. So the first club will be the dive. That's the good thing about it. This is for the dining, right? And we got another club in here near the Cove. So where the Cove is now, mostly I see like the tourists and stuff, they will be like at the front here.
Yeah, major shout out to our driver because he put us on to everything we needed to know. Like I said, Barbados is the type of place you come back to party, eat, relax. You need different days for different activities, okay? Have yourself a couple beach days, go out to some restaurants, maybe go out for a little nightlife, explore the island. But yeah, one day was definitely not enough. I love the vibe. Like I said, the color, look at the sky. Everything is just so bright and vibrant. Good energy. Had a really great time. We had a local showing us around too. I feel like it's better that way, especially if you're short on time. You want to find out as much as you can as quick as you can.
Listening to the songs and see and stuff. The service is very nice there as well. If you come to St. Lawrence Gap and you want to get a piece of Barbados to take you with souvenirs and stuff, you go over here. That's some Barbados.
Also, I'd say spend a few days here so you don't have to jam pack everything into one long road trip. Because like I said, y'all, this was a proper road trip. But we saw a lot, okay? We passed by all these stands and stalls, walking around, enjoying the weather, okay? All the conversations you might have, buying some souvenirs, shopping with the locals. Like, what? I feel like that's such an amazing vibe. So yes, Barbados is definitely on the to be returned to list because, wow.
And all things is be Friday night. That's when everybody comes up for the fish fry. But you get a meal from all things any day of the week.
Y'all hear that? Barbados gonna take care of you. You're gonna be eating real good, okay? Let me know what you ate down below on your visit, all right?
Right next door, you got the Brenda Cox Fish Market, where you get the fish from, so it's always fresh. Just remember, bring it in, and you know, the person said you could buy it in the cone from here, and take it home and do it yourself, or you could go to all things and have a meal that has well prepared.
I would say you would need a car or some type of public transportation to get around Barbados because we were in the car all day, and yeah, it was definitely easier to get around if you have a vehicle.
The time is totally different, packed with people, but it's always a nice atmosphere, it's always a nice place to be, because the tourists like to come here.
Between our very knowledgeable driver and visually seeing the sights, I just kept imagining all the vibes we were missing out on. And like I said, why you should spend more time here, just being out at the stands, whether you're out at night, a day at the beach. All right, look at this. He was also telling us about the different bus stations, towns, information, important figures in Barbados as well. Regarding safety, I can't speak on it. We spent most of the time in the car, but we felt very comfortable. Every time I do a little tour, go to a place, even if it's for a short amount of time, I usually spend time with a local. So, you know, I'm not able to speak on that. From what I briefly experienced, the energy was warm, welcoming, and very vibrant.
United States of Medicine University. So yeah, a couple of things here for you to further education and that kind of stuff.
Speaking of which, like I said, we'll be seeing a variety of places today. Look at this landscape. Like, oh my goodness, it was such a great road trip. I feel like if you're gonna vacation and take a road trip any place, Barbados is perfect for it. We are headed to a very well-known college. We will be stopping at a church as well as passing many others. And I believe at some point we pass the airport. If you're flying in, this might be a familiar sight to you. Make sure you check the season you visit.
That's it, Michael. Gave Christ Church. Three parishes.
Again, one of my favorite things was seeing the different landscapes. I was in shock. Like, we went through so many different towns, areas of Barbados. Like, my goodness, we saw so many houses. All right, he was telling us about the different prices of some different neighborhoods, where the locals are, where the tourists go, etc. Anything I know, I will put down below, and anything you know, please share as well. One of my favorite moments was stopping at this small little store. So in the Caribbean, there are a lot of like countries, islands, whatever it may be, that accept the US dollar. And we stopped at the shop and got back the local currency. So these are some of the coins and the dollar bills and these delicious juices. These were really, really good. We are headed to Bottom Bay now. I was totally in for a surprise because I didn't do enough research on Barbados. Sometimes I do like to be pleasantly, surprised when you get there. And the views here were spectacular. It felt so good. The weather was perfect. Like, y'all, look at this. Y'all, we're at Bottom Bay. Wow. Seeing this much nature, just all natural beauty in Barbados was one of my favorite things. This view, y'all, I wish we could stay here all day.
Well fed. Nice area to be in.
Okay. That was a really nice park.
Yeah, that person is from by how they speak.
Oh.
Although we all talking like Barbadians, little
Yeah.
differences in this.
I also really love the wildlife. I saw some animals I've never seen before. The goats were probably my favorite. But yeah, shout out to our driver. This is just another day for him. And like I said, he's a local, so he was really friendly about showing us around though. Thank you. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I got it. Thank you. That's beautiful. He was full of facts, he kept it real, and he kind of showed us, or at least told us, what local life looks like for some people, the day-to-day, even for himself as well. And as tourists, what we're able to check out, things to know, places to go, all that good stuff. And I think it's a great experience. So we are here at one of the well-known colleges. We were allowed to walk around the grounds, see the inside, see different projects. There were people on site because, again, this is people's everyday life, okay? We walked towards the back, and again, the lush scenery, the beauty, so much wildlife, fish, birds, goats, like just scattered around. All right, that was pretty cool to see. And the views, oh my goodness, everywhere we went had a sensational view. So this was really inspiring. I know it's not just on vacation. Everybody has their hometown or the place they went and things that are nostalgic to them, or environments where like, oh, also the fruit and the vegetables. What? I love the variety and seeing new things I've never seen before. But as I was saying, I feel like everybody has, environments and places they've come from that have shaped them into who they choose to be in the future. So it's just cool to see. It's refreshing. All right, so this is another one of the churches we stopped at. I was trying to be respectful because there is a gravesite in the back. There was somebody here reciting poetry. He had his entire book memorized. He'd hand you the book and say, pick a page, and would recite his entire work back to you. That was very impressive. We also went inside. It was a very long day, but it was so worth it because, y'all, these views, oh my goodness, like what? Amazing. Okay, cool, thank you. Revisiting what I was saying about passion and having a drive for something and never underestimating, where you came from and your roots. I felt like Barbados kind of had that spark for me. If you're familiar with pop culture and popular icons, of course, Rihanna takes a lot of pride in her home, and I see why, because this is such a beautiful island, y'all. And I will also be showing y'all later her childhood home and I believe her mansion. And with that said, I hope that every single one of you, if you're watching this vlog, I hope you find your passion. I hope you find something that inspires you wherever you've come from or wherever you're going. I hope there's something that just really gives you that spark every single day. Being in Barbados is very inspiring. The scenery alone, y'all, look at this. This is so majestic. And then he brought out what? Rum punch. What? It was so delicious, so strong, so flavorful. There are shops nearby, little restaurants you could check out. So like I said, if you have more time here, definitely linger. All right, take a look around. That's gorgeous. All right, so you're gonna hear a lot of car commercials, right? And again, also a lot of information, so I'll try to summarize best I can, but our local guide said it best. He said everything the best because, he's from here. But yeah, it was a lot of car commercials. Like I said, this was a very long road trip, but we saw so much. And like I said, we'll absolutely be back. Wow. My goodness, everything just looked straight out of a painting. Well, I guess, at the end of the day, what art imitates life imitates art, vice versa. So yeah, everything was just, my goodness, the colorful buildings, the trees, the ocean, the views, the breeze when you step out of the car. I like how one island has so many different landscapes. That's really cool.
And thing is that it's amazing about Barbados, different from the rest of the islands. The islands like come down in a chain. Barbados like comes out a little bit, and we are not in the Caribbean Sea. We are in the Atlantic Ocean. And the rest of the Caribbean islands, they formed from volcanic explosion. Barbados came from under the sea. Do be flying. So what the clear will prevent is that from happening. So you could do your roof like this. So this person here doesn't have to change because of the sprays coming over and stuff. So you can use it for your driveway, you can use it for your roof, you can use it for like tiling, certain little things, your pottery, good to decorate.
I personally really enjoy real world experiences and learning in real life. That being said, I don't usually feed y'all in vlogs. I know, which is a shame because the Caribbean has such a good cuisine scene, but I'm finally gonna feed y'all. Okay, so we're gonna stop for lunch. I'm sorry, y'all. I be in the moment. I did not get the name of that place. If anybody knows it, please comment down below. Between chicken and beef, we had different options. We got to pick like main course and a side and all that. Very delicious, amazing service, and it was a great experience. Now we are on our way to Animal Flower Cave and Restaurant. This was our driver's favorite spot. He was saying that there's so much untouched scenery, Mother Nature. It is what it is. It really is just Mother Nature's natural beauty, and it's gorgeous out there. So yeah, here we are. All right. Wow. Oh my goodness, those waves were powerful, y'all. Also doing a voiceover because it was quite windy out here. Please watch your step and enjoy yourself. You can even go, I think, like cave diving or something like that. I'll show y'all that in a second. But yeah, what? You could pay to go cave diving. There's a little place to eat. Thank you. You too. Woo. And of course, no shocker, more sensational views, y'all. Barbados, I know in general the Caribbean has some gorgeous places, lookouts, places to just really be in awe of what this world has given us, but Barbados definitely had my attention. All right, again, please watch your step. All right, and yeah, there's a little gift shop. You can get some souvenirs, buy some art. Really cool place to just come out and vibe, enjoy yourself, especially on a beautiful day. This is some of the offerings at the gift shop as well, and yeah, this was amazing. Unfortunately, our time's almost coming to an end. I know, but this has been one grand adventure. And this is the diving thing I was telling y'all about, if that's your thing. All right, not mine. I'm just here to advertise. All right. Hey y'all, we're on the other side. I'm here to advertise, explore, adventure, inform, and educate the best I can.
So she went there this year suddenly, so it like kind of keep it popular, but like people come through with the hopes that she will be here tonight or whatever, you know?
Yeah. I recommend visiting Barbados regardless of Rihanna, but he was basically saying that if you need even more incentive, she do be popping out. Right? She be hanging around.
5 on the bliss block, the olive block.
So who knows, maybe you get lucky and see her. And it's very inspiring, like I said, because it's like if you have the drive and potential. So this is her childhood home, all right, as you see Rihanna on the okay. And we had some friends, this is not my personal footage, but we made some friends who ended up visiting her mansion, and just to see from like childhood home to where she's at now, the impact she's had on the world, it's absolutely amazing. So never underestimate what you're capable of. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Barbados was beautiful. That's all I have to say. It was beautiful, okay? Anything you want to share or comment down below, feel free. And I hope you guys check out my other Caribbean vlogs as well. But if not, I appreciate you being here for this one. And I hope you have an amazing time. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye.